Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gillesmansillon. I thought I come back and continue to make those videos, this discussion to understand the wheel of great time is turning. The wheel is about to turn. There is this great, this amazing reality that will be unfolding before us, and it will be the harvesting of the fruits of our action. Everybody will be able to harvest the fruits of their action. So we have to have compassion for those who have been in darkness, because they're going to be harvesting the fruits of their own making. For I want to wish happy Halloween. I don't know if you had the chance to go and party. For I lived in America for 20 years in major cities: Los Angeles, New York, Miami, Denver, Santa Fe, many places. And for and everywhere in America for Halloween for many years, I don't know if it's still the same, but it is a giant costume ball. Everybody's playing the game. Everybody. So it's always, I always enjoy these parties of the parties of Halloween. So when I open my project, I do my salon. We'll do costume parties. We don't have to wait for Halloween, but we'll do some of that. And Halloween is also a time where we can, people are fully free to express the dark side. So everybody's got a dark side that's always been, we do not want to be dominant within ourselves, but for Halloween it is okay to show that dark side, and so it is kind of fun. Send greetings to the beloved Sean Connery, who's transcended this physical realm, for it is it's part of the process of life to be here and then to return to the light at the end of the process. So we here as a light worker to have a mission, and part of our mission is to transmute, to clear up the darkness, and to anchor the light that we are, the light that we feel, that we sense. We want to move we want to find the good feeling thoughts that allows us to feel good. For feeling good is more important than to be right, to impose our will upon others. We just want to feel good, and this is really the essence of what we're learning. For before we came into this reality, we lived in a heavenly reality, a divine reality where all was given. But we knew love, but we didn't know the absence of love. We knew abundance, but we never knew lack. We knew union and communion, but we did not know separation. So we came down here to experience all that, because knowing that at the end of the process, we will return to the total abundance of love, the total abundance of resources, to the total communion of love. But we'll have an increased appreciation for all those things, having been able to go through that memory process of experiences that created the opposite end of the spectrum of reality. And so, for we want to be in the service of all. There is those who are in the service of themselves, in opposition to all. So we want to serve ourselves, but we also want to serve others. There is one of the greatest pleasures in the spiritual universe is to serve in the evolutions of others. That's why the whole universe is all those in the higher planes are always in service to the lower planes, because they draw. It's a part of selfishness, because not so much selfishness because you give to others, but we know that it is through the service that we are able to expand our own spiritual understanding. And so service is an essential aspect of the past. And so find a way to be creative, to find so that you can find your communication to your spirit and be in the here and now, but also find a way to assist others in whichever way you can, in serving them with their own conscious evolution. It brings great satisfaction to that. There's great satisfaction in serving the evolution. For this world is a great Shakespearean drama. Shakespeare was an incarnation. He wasn't an incarnation because he was an alias, but he was the Will I Am to Shakespeare. He was a master that was known on the earth as Saint Germain, who took this one life as Shakespeare to know if he really wanted to become the violet flame, the keeper of the violet flame. Could he transmute all the darkness of humanity? For Shakespeare is exploring the darkness of the human soul, and so understand it is all part of that. We came here to experience that and to transmute it into the light. For in essence, it is just God that is playing all the roles. God is playing all the roles. He's writing all the script. He's creating the stage. He's creating the lighting. He's producing. He's directing. For every role is playing by God. For you are that inner creator, and in your innermost core, your true essence and is who you are. You are the creator. You are source energy beings, and God is playing all the role: the man, the woman, the main character, the supporting cast, the good guy, the bad guy, he's playing all the roles in order to fulfill some plans, some script that he has designed, and only he knows the final outcome of all things. So we got to trust in that and to be our higher self within the process. For life is a mirror. Life will always, the life around us will be a mirror. The earth is a mirror. The universe is a mirror. For there is only one life that will always mirror us, what we are able to produce and what we need to learn. There's an intelligent mirror. So we do need to learn to create the inner condition of well-being and smiling for the world to be more smiling around us, and sometimes to be patient with the rest of it. For 2020, it's been very difficult year for humanity, for the planet, for myself, and so. I'm already ready to for Spirit. Tell me, you're gonna see. I'm making mental plans of what I have with what I have now, but there is some energies and circumstances that are coming that are going to create a great opening towards freedom. And in 2020, as a general rule, we're going to see more balanced in energy. The dark will still be making their plans, but the plans of the light is going to start to become visible as well, for it's been hidden. The light has been working behind the stage to prepare its plan, but first there is a need to eliminate a lot of the darkness before the light can actually make its plan visible. And so for all the world leaders are being controlled by lower, most of the world leaders are controlled by consciously or unconsciously by lower astral beings, and they are asleep, and they are not, so do not blame them. Just know that there is a power in the constituency. As people awaken, we're going to be able to find new forms of governance. For human beings have been fed fear, confusion, doubts, uncertainties for months and months and months, and so a lot of them are being conditioned by that. And us as light workers, we've been contemplative of all that. We're watching all that with as much neutrality as we can. And so a lot of them, when the truth and the revelation that are going to be coming in will be coming in, most of them will not even want to believe that they've been manipulated. They all believe that what is done for their highest good, in the best intention of making the world work. But this hasn't really been the case yet. All that are serving the darkness are just sleeping. They're in sleeping mode. They're not even. They are beloved children of God, but they have fallen asleep, deeply asleep, and so there's this love of power. For all this power and this money and all those things, it's not that powerful in truth. It's because it's been given power, but love and wisdom will in the future will become far more powerful, for we're developing this crystalline consciousness, and the solar flashes and new photons are being delivered each and every day, and we're getting ready to make quantum leap into the future, giant leap. We're going to move from linear timeline to quantum reality, where we'll have so many more choices. And for the choices, once you made all the choices that you need to make, there is no more choice. You are on the way, you are supported, you are guided, you are everything unfolds naturally. But we have to make those choices, and right now it's a time of test. For as light workers, we've been tested and we've passed the test. There may still be little things that we need to work out, but we don't have to be concerned about that. But the rest of humanity haven't refused to address those ideas. So right now their own soul is testing them to see whether or not it's already been planned. So the soul already knows, God already knows. But the process of the lower consciousness of humanity is being tested to know, to verify, to anchor the knowledge whether someone is ready to move into the new age of light with the planet, which is an age of concord, harmony, brotherhood, abundance, of love and joy and freedom. Is to be an age of wisdom, and those who are not ready will reject this plan, which will make them go to another younger planet where they'll be able to continue to explore the circle of duality and three-dimensional reality. So this is really what is being prepared. We are prepared internally. We are being prepared. This month of November is a month of preparation, internal preparation, and for healing and letting go of all mental processes, which is beliefs, all kinds of old habits. All of this is being. We have to make enough mental free to to clear enough mental space in our, to make enough silence in our mind to be receptive and attuned to the subtle plane. The subtle plane, there's so much that is going on that will be happening. Everything will go through the subtle plane rather than the gross, brutal, loud energy. We're going to move into a more quiet energy that will allow so much more energy to unfold from within us. And so we're becoming more sensitive to those frequency of spirit and the galactic and celestial. And so we have to slow down enough, to be receptive to our inner self, to receive the message from our inner self and the energy that will lead us to our empowerment. Pay attention to your dreams, your meditation, to your intuition, to what the signs of life. For we want to continue to cultivate and create a vision of peace, a vision of creativity, abundance, of freedom for ourselves and for the rest of humanity. For we don't have much power to create the choice of someone else, but we have the choice to create that for ourselves, and knowing that this will influence the world around us, and all those who are attuned to those frequency of joy, of peace, of creativity, of abundance and freedom will tune into this and will assist them in creating that collective vision. For the power is in the number. If there is we have to federate 1,000 people around our vibration, in this vibration of energy, and then when those 1,000 people have federated 1,000 people in energy, there will be 1,000,000 people in the past, and then everything will shift really quickly after that. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thought I'd come and say hello, continue to support, for we are going to move into these good feeling states. And I know we're communicating around the world, but there is only one. We all live on the same planet, and we have different energetic from our culture. We have different energetic from what's going on in the land and all those things. But very soon there will be one world and one sun, one belief, so one God, one belief. All the beliefs, the limited beliefs will have vanished, and we'll recognize this truth. So this is really what is ahead. For now, there is still all the. So it's about. I just wanted to comfort, to create this, to continue to make those messages, to make them positive, to lift the spirit, to lift our energy. For we're here to lift our energy. There is a good friend whose name is Metatron. He's a great archangel who often comes to see me. In one of his messages, he explains you don't have more than 15 seconds to give to someone who wants to steal your joy. For you can interact with people sometimes, but you want to be compassionate, but you don't want to give more than 15 seconds to somebody who's really feeling like they want to take away your joy, because otherwise it takes a flow and momentum within us. In 17 seconds, there is an anchoring of a flow. So sometimes we have no choice. We have professional meeting where somebody is not in the highest mood. So you want to stay tuned to your own, to be the master of your own frequency, not to allow any lower frequency to bring you down, and so you can. You don't have the necessity to feel the responsibility of lifting everybody up. You have the responsibility to keep your energy aligned with your highest frequency, and then those who are unable, they will be lifted anyway. But those who are completely in rejection of the higher frequency will automatically leave the scene. Well, I hope this resonated with you. The highest wisdom for us today is compassion. It is about it's about having the love, the practicing the good deeds, utilizing our hands to heal, to be good to ourselves, to cultivating love. Love is complement to this compassion, is complement to lucidity and courage. And so the more love we have, the more act of courage and the more lucidity will grow within us. So it's about understanding what compassion means. For compassion is the highest form of emotion, compassion, joy. For emotion can be up and down also. It's not about to blame ourselves when we're not in the highest joy or compassion, but it's continuing to cultivate it and to know the more good we do. We don't want to be doing good to receive good. It's like to be free. We have to be serene in relationship to it. We just want to be good, to deliver good and loving energies, just because it is our nature to do that. What we need to understand is friendship. Friendship is essential. We have to support ourselves, to sustain ourselves, and this will. So it's about those bonds of friendship will be essential. And there is new friends that are coming into the picture, all friends that are returning, and to be supportive of our friends as well. What we need to do is potentialities, to see the potential, to know the potential are going to become actual. So to choose well, to be aware of our choice, and the outcome will be well-being. There is a new sense of well-being that will be coming now, this coming the next 2 months, and in the years to come. So it's about increasing the level of well-being as much as possible. I'm gonna finish with a song to keep my routine here in the messages. It's a song about someone who's making music to make people feel good. It's called Piano Man. It's called like this. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday, the regular crowd shuffling. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, "Son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet and I knew it complete when I wore a youngest man clothes. Oh la 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 la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke and to light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He said, "Bill, I believe it is killing me," as a smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh la 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 la. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer, and they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, "Man, what are you doing here?" Oh la 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 la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Well, it is the point to feel alright, to feel good. For very soon we're going to be able to catch up on all those times that seem to be wasted in terms of social satisfaction. I see that when my project comes, there's going to be great celebration parties and all those things. In the meantime, I thank you very much for your kind donations. It really assists me right now. I know it will be very soon. I'm going to move into the new cycle. I will be totally free, and there will be great enjoyment in that relationship to the new cycle. For the card of the day is the Knight of Michael, strong, devoted, intellectual, and applied. It is time to move to change gear, to move to the next gear, to the next level. Logic must take over the emotion, sudden change. So it's very much a card of intuition. It's about paying attention to our intuition, to be ready to cut free of all the limited thoughts and ideas, to move into this greater self, and to be prepared for sudden change. For we've been ready, and so we're ready. We've been confined, so it's going to be an explosion of joy and freedom when this will come. and a great appreciation, also more appreciation of, once we experience the lack of something, the appreciation of having it back into our life will be greatly enhanced. Well, thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.